Hi, good evening, everyone. So let's move on to class. So last class we had discussed about what is how to create a slave machine, that is nothing but a node, and how to configure node machine, and how to create job, and once a job is created, and if you want to specifically run in your worker node, and so how to select your label name, that is your node name, and how to trigger your job. Already last class we discussed. So anyone any doubt yesterday class? And today we'll see very important and interview also. 99% most of the people they are asking, and also they are asking. So can you write your pipeline script and all? Which pipeline you are using? And how many types of pipelines available in Jenkins? And how to write pipeline? And we'll see some basic information. So clear guys, anyone any doubt yesterday class? Can you see my screen? Is it
Yes,
visible?
sir.
Yeah, okay. So today we are going to discuss what is Jenkins pipeline, and so what is the advantages, and how many types of pipelines available, and how to write so Jenkins pipelines and all. Okay. So this is very important interview as well as real time also. Most of the people so they are asking what is Jenkins pipeline, and so how many types of pipelines available, and so how to write sample Jenkins pipelines and all. Okay. So as of now, right, so this is my repository. First we'll see, so that is, right, a regular process. This is your source code, right? So this is your source code. And so here we are going to integrate CI/CD. Jenkins already we integrated, and with in the Jenkins server, right, how to integrate that is build tools and all. Once that is done, and finally we are maintaining different many servers real time, that is deployment servers. I hope everyone know this is the source code. This is our source code, GitHub repository or Bitbucket, whatever. This is nothing but central repo, correct? This is our central repo. Here mostly we are used so GitHub repository, GitHub so repository. Okay, and here we created one repo, that is whatever Maven web project. So whatever it may be, that is application, and so continuously developers or testers or DevOps engineers, many people working parallel our repository. This is same story. And here I integrated so Jenkins. I configure CI/CD process Jenkins. This is our CI. Right? What is continuous integration, continuous deployment tool? Here I used C. This is the Jenkins. Okay. So in the Jenkins, with the help of Jenkins is just a tool, guys. It won't do itself. It won't do anything itself. So with the help of Jenkins, with the help of other tools, we are going to integrate multiple tools. Right, with the help of in Jenkins already, I integrated build tool Maven. This is our build tool Maven. Build tool, so Maven. Here build tool we are using Maven, and whatever there is many tools available. This is Maven and Gradle. There is many tools available in market. Once artifact file, right, with the help of build tool, so Jenkins, what it will do? It will generate the artifact files. These are terminology, artifact files. So here mostly what type of files here we are generating? Jar file or war file, or we can generate ER file also. Okay. So these are the, so these are the, so these are the, so these are the, okay. So these are the, so artifact files. So once the artifact file is generated, and for testing purpose, we need to move these artifact files any one server, right? So whether it may be the Tomcat server, other Java server or WebLogic server, whatever it may be. Just assume here my server is a Tomcat server. So this is our deployment server, test server, deployment. Here I am using a Tomcat server. We can use any one server as Apache Tomcat server. Tomcat. We can use Apache, Tomcat server or IIS server. We can use or .NET people mostly we are using IIS. Java people they are using multiple servers, WebLogic server, and so Jetty server, JBoss. So these are the different servers we can use in real time. That is depends on project, depends on client, and so we are going to select any one server. Once this is artifact file, this build is succeeded. Once this artifact file is generated, so automatically we are going to deploy the Tomcat server. This is the testing environment, and this is the test environment, right? So testers will work on here. So they are check the functional tender. So as of now, we created manually. I set up Jenkins and in Jenkins server, I integrated Maven and I integrated Git. There is many integrated, right? Git repository, GitHub integrated, or Maven I integrated, or if you want to, we can integrate. So that is deployment or deploy to container. So if you want to deploy, we can integrate a Tomcat server. We can integrate so Tomcat server also. We can integrate Tomcat server also. So manually, I can configure in any Jenkins server. The same process we can do other way also. As of now, so right, so manually I go and configure and everything, so GUI level I configure. If we come to here, so let me come to here, so Jenkins server. So already my Jenkins server is running. Let me connect this server and click on connect. This is my PM file. So here git bash. So how not copied. Now come to here, just copy this. Come to here and so here just paste it. Already is there. Let me close this one. That's it. Now already I connected. Now how to check this server Jenkins server is running or not? So sudo systemctl status Jenkins. Now check it. Anyway, it is running. I am used systemctl, right? Now how to access your Jenkins server, guys? Go to your instance. Go to instance and so click on instance and select public or so select public IP and paste it. And what is the default username? Sorry, default port number 8080. Now see here. Now click on login, admin and admin. Okay. So if you want to create any job, if you want to create, we can create job and what type of job. So for example, Maven. See here. This is the Java web application. This is simple real time. We have many files and all. Click on this. And if you want to integrate Maven and so right, so save it and go to here, go to configuration and here we can configure. See here, we are selecting GitHub. If we select GitHub means we need to add repository URL and credential and which branch. So we need to configure. So this is the manual process. This is the which process? So this is the manual process. And the same steps, there is Jenkins, there is one feature available. In Jenkins people, so they are providing one feature. So that feature is nothing but a Jenkins pipeline. What is this? This is a Jenkins pipeline. As of now, we did manual, right? Same steps we can implement via so Jenkins pipeline also. We can implement so Jenkins pipeline also. We can implement Jenkins pipeline also. So we can implement Jenkins pipeline also. So as of now, I configure manually. So here we are passing URL. Here passing credential ID. Here we passing. So this is wait. Okay, so this is the repository URL we are adding credential ID and also we are adding branch name. So we are adding many things, right? We are adding many things. Okay, now same steps we can implement via pipeline also. Same thing we can implement via pipeline also. We can implement via pipeline also. So now see here what is pipeline. Jenkins pipeline is the one of the main features. So here Jenkins people they are providing so that is the pipeline jobs. Now see here, right, with the help of pipeline, right, so we can automatically implement CI process and CD process, continuous integration process and continuous deployment process, continuous integration and continuous deployment process in code based. So as of now, I configure manual, right? So if we come to here, so in interview they are asking what is Jenkins pipeline. At least we need to remember one or two lines. So there is many definitions available. Simply if you want to understand, so Jenkins pipeline is a user defined, user defined, user defined and managed CI/CD process in code based. It enables to you define your build. What it will do? We can build your code. It enables you to build your code, define. We can define your code. What happens? Right. To define your build and we can test your build and automatically we can deploy deployment steps we can include as a script. As of now we did manually. Now with the help of pipeline what we can do, so with the help of pipeline what we can do, so we can, it enables to define your build, we can test the code, we can deploy deployment steps in the script format. Script is nothing but here mostly we are using one scripting format, that is nothing but DSL scripting, domain specific language. So this is simply we are calling we are written the script format is written in a domain specific language, domain specific language. Simply we are calling a DSL, domain specific language. So this is nothing but so Jenkins we are using one scripting language. What is that language name? DSL, domain specific language. This is also one type of scripting, guys. Don't confuse here. This is very simple format only. This is a very simple format. DSL format. DSL format. The script is known as one file is available. The script is known as Jenkins file. What is the main file name here? Jenkins file. Jenkins. This is the default file name. So this is the default file name. So in interview mostly they are asking so what is Jenkins pipeline? Jenkins pipeline is the one of the main features in Jenkins. It allows and define and manage continuous integration, continuous deployment in a code based, and also it enables to define, you can build, you can test, and also we can deploy, we can right, we can add deployment steps, we can add deployment steps in script format. In which format? In script. So what is that scripting language? Here we are using DSL, domain specific language. This is the one scripting language. This is the one scripting language. We can add this point in our resume. So we have experience on, I have knowledge on scripting language DSL, domain specific language. So this is the text format only, and the default file name is Jenkins file. Default file name is Jenkins file. Okay, so now what we will do, so whatever script we have and whatever steps we implemented, that entire code we are going to add in our Jenkins file. We are going to add in our Jenkins file. So that is what type of code, right? So for example, I want to connect here, right? So manually we are going to configure your source code, right? We are passing URL and you are adding credentials and we are updating your specific branch name. So these are the point, right? And same steps here also we can. So the main, what is the main advance of Jenkins right, pipeline? The first point is version control. We can easily We can connect version control. So any type of, right, as of now, few version controls. So we know GitHub version control and TFS and SVN. There is many version controls available, right? So Jenkins file is stored inside your source code. That is any type of version control, whatever it may be. So now I want to connect my repository. So this is my repository. Here manual we are adding repository name, and here manual we are adding credentials. Here manually we are adding that which branch you want to connect. So these are the manually we are configuring, right? GUI level. Same steps. If you want to implement, there is a one feature available in Jenkins. What is that? That is the Jenkins pipeline. So Jenkins pipeline. This is one scripting language. So whatever steps we want to implement, that and all we can implement via scripting. That entire CI/CD process, that entire CD process, we can build the code, we can test the code, and we can implement deployment processing steps. What are the steps? That and all we can implement. That steps and all we are going to write in scripting format, scripting file. So what is the default file name? Jenkins file. And this file parallelly we are maintaining your source code. And one more advantage is reusability. One more advantage is reusability. So if you implement any one pipeline, this pipeline code we can use any job. Jenkins pipeline can shared. So that is main thing is reusability. So Jenkins it will provide one more feature, share library. Which library? Share library. So Jenkins it will provide a share library. So once the main purpose is reusability, reused across multiple different projects. So it is reusable for different projects. No need to implement again scratch level. Once you written any pipeline code, this code we can use other projects also and make it easier for make it easier for right so that developers testers. The main thing is reusability. For example, I implemented one script for this project. The same code, if any other project, if they it is suitable, we can reusable. That is the some one feature available. That feature is nothing but share library. And so now there is a one more feature, pipeline script. So if you come to here, Jenkins, it will provide, there is two types of pipelines, guys. It will provide two types of pipelines. Right, already Jenkins pipeline script, right? So that Jenkins, it will support which file? Groovy scripting. It will support, it will support Groovy. The scripting name is Groovy, Groovy scripting, Groovy scripting. With the help of Groovy scripting, what we can do? We can implement a complex CI/CD process. Right? So to can create with the help of Groovy script to create complex and customized, right? Customized workflows. Workflow is nothing but a user defined. What do you want? So how to define your CI/CD process? I want to start with where you want to start and where you want to end. So that steps and all we can implement in the CI/CD process. We can implement in the with the help of Groovy only the complex steps and all and whatever steps you want. So that steps and all we can right we can implement with the help of Groovy only. And also one more thing is integration. We can easily integrate other tools. Now we are suppose I want to integrate right so I want to integrate right so maven. If you want to integrate maven, go here, and we are going to tools, and we are adding here, right? We are adding so which tool, which version, we are adding something. These steps and all we can implement with the help of pipeline also. That is nothing but integration. Integration means so we can integrate. What is integration? So Jenkins pipeline, right, can integrate with various tools. What are tools you want? For example, I want to integrate Maven. We can integrate. Suppose if you want to integrate and we can integrate Gradle. So any tools we can easily integrate, such as source code. What type of tools we can integrate, right? Source code, SC, and so build tools, right? Build tools we can integrate. Next, any testing framework we can easily integrate. Next, any deployment tools we can easily integrate. So the main thing is so integration. So these are the main features of Jenkins pipeline. See here. So what is if interview mostly they are asking what is Jenkins pipeline. So Jenkins pipeline is a user defined, or user manageable continuous integration and continuous deployment process in a code. Now right, with the help of Jenkins pipeline, we can define your build and we can define your test and we can implement deployment steps as well in the script format. And mostly we are following which language? DSL language, domain specific language. That is nothing but Groovy. That is nothing but Groovy. And default file name is Jenkins file. Now if we come to here, so these are main features. And there is a two types of pipelines. There is a two types of pipelines. So Jenkins providing two types of pipelines, guys. One is declarative pipeline and other one is scripted pipeline. How many types of pipeline? Two types. This is very, very important. Interview also many people asked. Okay. How many types of pipelines? One is declarative pipeline. Declarative pipeline. And second one is the scripted pipeline. Scripted, scripted pipeline. So both are same only, but there is slight difference is there. These are the two types of pipelines, guys. So one is declarative pipeline. These are the main. Apart from this, there is a multi-stage pipeline also is there. But here mostly declarative pipeline and scripted pipeline. So both are same purpose only. But interview also they are asking what is difference between declarative pipeline and scripted pipeline. What is difference between declarative pipeline and scripted pipeline? First we'll see what is declarative pipeline. So it is right. So even if you come to here, this is very very important interview as well as real time also. So these are the pipeline. So these are the pipeline. What is Jenkins pipeline? And this is a suite of plugins which support implementing and integrating continuous delivery pipeline into Jenkins. So what is CI, what is CD and all. So there is two types of pipeline. So see here. So what is two types of pipelines? One is scripted pipeline and the second one is the declarative pipeline. See here. So declarative and scripted pipeline. So now if you see here, so what is continuous? A defined Jenkins pipeline written in the called the text file only. Default file name is a Jenkins file. This is the official document, guys. So if you want to know more about, just go through this website, and we will get more on this. So everything whatever I explained, same points available here also. See here, automatically create pipeline build process for all branches and pull request and code review and audit trails. And there is two types of pipelines: declarative pipeline and scripted pipeline. So Jenkins file can be written using two types of pipelines. What is declarative and scripted? Declarative and scripted pipelines are constructed fundamental difference. Declarative pipelines is more recent feature of Jenkins pipeline. So compare it to scripted pipeline. Declarative pipeline is the this is the recent pipeline, and we can easily understand. And it is right. It is providing a structure way, right. But syntax and all we can easily understand and define your entire build process. Even here also we can define your entire build process, but we can easily understand. and this is the most recent pipeline in Jenkins. And so right, this is a similar workflow. Both are same workflow only. Only syntax wise it will change. Remaining steps and all both are same only. If we come to scripted also, this is also flexible and this is also extensible of pipeline, and this is also implemented Groovy only. But scripted pipeline give more control and also complex logic. But compared to declarative pipeline, this is a scripted pipeline is a bit difficulty, the syntax wise and all. But we can use anyone. That is depends on requirement. We can use anyone. Depends on requirement. We can use anyone. Now, if you come to here, so if we come to here, this is a scripted pipeline. If we see syntax and all, we can easily understand. Now, if we come to here, this is the declarative pipeline. So if you come to declarative pipeline, so if you come to here, right? So it will start syntax wise. This is the recent one, guys. This is the advanced one, and compared to scripted pipeline, but both are same purpose only. Whatever you want, we can use it based on your requirement. So here the syntax like it will starts with pipeline, and so once it is this is the start and this is the ended, and here we are calling agent any. We can agent means node. Right now I given right agent any means that is node. Now here this is the tool section. So under the tool section we can configure your build tools and all. We can configure your build tools. Build tools. And this is the syntax, guys. Now if we come to here, stages. Stages is the root tag. Under stages we can add many stages. Like this is the one stage. This is the one stage. Under the stage there is a steps. This is the syntax. Under the steps we are going to add your actual task and all. This is your task. Whatever you want we are going to write here. For example, this is the one stage. What is the stage name? I want to connect with my repository or SCM, whatever it may be. Okay, SCM. So this is the stage name. Stages is the root tag, guys. Under stages we can add many stages. See, this is the one stage. I am going to add one more stage. For example, this is the test stage. For example, I am going to add one more stage. This is the build stage. Like this, we can add many stages. See here, this is the syntax. So this is the syntax. So now got it, guys, how it will work. Now if you see here, this is the stages. Under the stage, we can add stage. So one stage, this is the stage name. This is the steps, and this is the actual task. Whatever you want, we can write. So like if you come to real time, we can see many stages. If you understand here, there is space problem, right? Now see here, this is the syntax. See here, pipeline. This is the declarative pipeline syntax. In declarative pipeline syntax, pipeline block defines all the work done throughout your entire pipeline. See here, pipeline and agent. Here we can call your agent name. That is nothing but your node name. And stages is the root tag. Under stages, we can add many stages. See here, this is the one stage, build stage. This is the one stage, test stage. And like this, we can add many stages. This is the one stage, deploy stage. Now got it. So this is very simple syntax. This is a very simple syntax. And same way, if we come to declare scripted pipeline, this is the syntax. Scripted pipeline starts with node, and there is no right. There is no stages. Directly we can call your stage name. See here, build stage, test stage, deploy stage. Like this, we can add many stages. But both purpose is same, guys. Both purpose is same only. Don't confuse here. Both scripted pipeline and so declarative pipeline purpose is same only. Only syntax side is script. This is a scripted pipeline. Okay. So what is the syntax? So this is the syntax. See here, node. and this is a stage, and this is your task. Okay, so this is the actual task. See here, this is the task. Here we are going to write your actual task and all. Yes, task. Now if you come to here, scripted pipeline, if you come to declarative pipeline, this is the syntax. So this is the syntax. Only it will change syntax wise. Apart from this, both are same only. Apart from this, so both are same only. Now see here, pipeline. We are calling agent, stages, steps. Under steps, this is the task. This is the task. This is the task. Now clear, guys? So anyone any doubt here? So actually there is two types of pipelines in Jenkins. One is scripted pipeline and other one is declarative pipeline. Declarative pipeline. So in also they are asking what is difference between scripted pipeline and a declarative pipeline. Both are same purpose only. Compared to scripted pipeline, declarative pipeline is the latest pipeline. Declarative pipeline is the latest pipeline and to implement your CI/CD process. And if you come to here, we can easily understand. See here, stages. This is the one stage, and this is the steps. And the steps we are going. Here there is no stages, there is no steps, directly stage only. Directly stage only. See here, but both are purpose is same only. But this is the advanced one. This is the bit old one. But in real time, we can use anyone, guys. There is no restrictions. So that is depends on your requirement. Suppose if you are familiar on scripted pipeline, we can write a scripted pipeline. Suppose if you are familiar on declarative pipeline, we can use declarative pipeline. Now clear, guys? Anyone any doubt here? Yes or no? Hello? Am I audible or not?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Okay. So this is very, very important, guys. Interview as well as real time also. In interview, mostly they are asking what is Jenkins pipeline? How many types of pipelines available in Jenkins? And so next question they are asking, can you write a simple sample? Can you write your pipeline scripting? What your workflow and all, your script stages and all. They are asking different way. Anyway, we are going to learn one process. If anyone is asking, we are following same process only. Okay. So if anyone is asking what is Jenkins pipeline, Jenkins pipeline is the one of the main features in Jenkins. It allows define and manage your own CI/CD process in the scripted way. So there is two types of pipelines, scripted pipeline and declarative pipeline. And so what is the default file name? Jenkins file. And this is the syntax. And this is the syntax. And this is the syntax. This is the declarative pipeline syntax. And this is the scripted pipeline syntax. Now if we come to here Jenkins server, now see here, this is my Jenkins server. Correct? Now, as of now, if you want to create any job, we are using freestyle job or we can use a Maven project. Now, one more type job. See here, there is a pipeline job. See here, pipeline project. So as of now, freestyle. Freestyle means it will support all, right? If you don't know anything, that time we can select freestyle. See here, this is the central feature of Jenkins. Jenkins will build your project combining SCM source code management with any build system. Suppose I want to create specific Maven related project. So that case we can select Maven project. Now now I don't want this type. I want to implement pipeline. I want to implement. See here. So orchestrate long running activities that we can span multiple build agents suitable for building pipelines and right organizing complex activities that do not easily fit in freestyle job. Whichever steps are not possible with the help of freestyle job, whichever steps is not possible for Maven, some of the steps we can implement with the help of pipeline. Some complex projects, I want to implement my own stages. I want to write my own steps. I want to implement my entire build process and all. So that case we go for pipeline. So if you select pipeline, now just I selected pipeline and see here give any name. For example, this is the so first pipe. This is the pipeline pipeline job one. Just I given pipeline job one. Okay. Now don't select freestyle. Don't select Maven. Select pipeline. Click on OK. Now see here. So click on save. Now so this is the pipeline job. So this is my pipeline job. Now observe here. This is my pipeline job. If you observe here, if we go to configuration section, now we can see only limited options. General, advanced pipeline options and pipeline. And if we come to regular normal right freestyle job or Maven project. See here, if you click on configuration, there is many options we can see here. So source code management, build triggers, build environment, build steps, post build actions. There is a lot of this is the freestyle job or Maven project, whatever it may be. But if we come to here pipeline job, if we come to here pipeline job, see here, if you go to click on configuration, we can see only general option, advanced project options, and pipeline options. See here pipeline. Now got it guys, difference. What is difference between freestyle and Maven and pipeline? So options also automatically it will change. Options also automatically it will change. Now see here. Now clear. This is my job. Now right now just now I created a pipeline. Do we have any code here? Did I implement any script here? No. Now if you go to here configuration section and there is one option, right? Last one, pipeline. So this is nothing but script area. Now see here, what is this? This is the feature script area. This is nothing but script area. This is nothing but script area. Now see here, definition. Here there is two types of, right? We can select the pipeline script or we can select pipeline script from SCM. Now we are initial, right? Just select first option. Okay. This is the script area. Now if you come to here, now we don't know how to write pipeline and all. So already Jenkins people they are providing one or two projects, one or two pipelines for your understanding purpose. Now click on the try sample pipeline. Click on the sample pipeline. So if you select hello world, now if I select hello world, now see here. So this code and all automatically generated by Jenkins only. Did I type anything guys? No. This is nothing but scripting area. This is nothing but scripting area. Now clear? Now I selected hello world pipeline. Now see here syntax. So this is the scripted pipeline or declarative pipeline. Which kind of guys? Basically,
Declarative, sir.
this is the declarative. This is the latest one.
Declarative.
This is the latest one. This is the declarative pipeline. The syntax and all automatically it will generated. See here, pipeline and agent any and stages. This is the root tag. Under stages, we can add many stages. Now see here, this is very simple. Let me see. Apply. Save. This is the only hello world. Okay. Now build it. Now see here. See. Hello, this is the stage name. How I know this is the stage name? Go to configuration section, go to pipeline. Here see they given stage name hello. This is the one stage. Under the stage, this is the steps. And they written echo statement. It will print only hello world. No, no, I want one more stage. Copy this stage. Now see here, I am going to add one more stage. Just this is give test. Okay. Hello test. I given like hello test. I given stage name build. So steps under steps. This is the actual task. Hello to build stage. Whatever you want. I given something and copy this one and paste it one more stage. So like this we can add many stages guys. Deploy. Now see here. This is the syntax. Very simple. If you understand, very simple. See here. So now what is this? This is the pipeline. This is the syntax guys. So pipeline and agent any. What is any means? So by default, it will execute master only, master node, correct? Suppose if you want to execute my script, specific worker node, that case we need to add here, update the name. Now this is the stages syntax, stages, and this is the root tag. This is started here, and this is ended here. This is the started here, ended here. Now this is the stage. This is the one stage. Stage name is test. Steps. I give an echo statement. This is one more stage. Build. Steps. I printed echo. And this is one more stage. Deploy. Steps. I return actual task. Now how many stages, guys? Three stages. And this is the root tag. And it is started here. It is ended here. It is started here. It is ended here. It is started here. Ended here. It is started here. Ended here. So like this, we can add many stages. Okay. Now anyone any doubt here? Now observe here. Very simple syntax. Now apply, save. Now let me run it. How to run it? Build now. That's it. Now see here, guys. See, this is the second build number 2, right? And see here, average stage times. So test stage, I have one stage. Test, I have one stage. Build, I have one stage. Deploy. Total how many stages? Three stages. Pipeline, right? You know, right? Pipeline, how it will work. Now to execute this stage, how many milliseconds? It took 64 milliseconds. For this stage, 47 milliseconds. For this stage, 47 milliseconds. So when it was started, see here, July 24, date and time. There is no changes. And total it will took how much? 470 milliseconds. Average full time. If you want to see log, here also we can check log. See here, what is the output? Hello test. Suppose I want to see this stage result, log. See here, hello build stage. Now see here, this is the log. So hello deploy stage. Print message. See, now if you want to see entire information, click on this build number. Now go to console and what are the steps? See here. So this is started by administrator and this is your workspace. So pipeline started here. See here, started pipeline and stage and test and echo statement executed. Hello world printed and stage ended and this is one more stage. Build stage, this is done. Next hello world, build stage and ended here. And one more stage. This is the deploy stage. And finally pipeline ended and build was succeeded. So like this we can add many stages. Now if you come to regular job, what is the see console output? Regular job. Click on the build number. Click on the console output. Now see here, nothing is there. Let me go to another job. This is very simple only, right? Go to here, go to build number and go to console. What is the output and all we can see. But if we come to a pipeline job, see we can see view also UI. What are the steps and all we can see. Now clear guys. So like this in real time we can see stage by stage, stage by stage. So this is the this is suppose if you want to add one more stage, just to go to here, go to configuration section, go to pipeline, and if you want to, we can add one more stage also. Now see here, so copy this stage and paste it here. What is the stage name? For example, I am giving so one more stage, stage pre-prod. Just I give one prod also. Apply, save. Now we can see build now. Now earlier three stages, right? Now we can see one more stage. See here. Now we can see one more stage. Test stage, build stage, deploy stage, pre-production. So like this we can add many stages. So like this we can add many stages. So if you want to see output, console output and all, So A1 click on the bill number and go to console output, and we can see this is your started pipeline started here, and so pipeline was ended here. See here, and these are the stages. This is the one stage, this is the one stage, and this is the one stage, and whatever you want, whatever you implemented that stage and all, it is executing stage by stage. Now anyone any doubt as of now? Clear, guys? Hello.
No, sir. Thank God, yes.
Now,
I'm fine.
for example, yes, go ahead. Any doubt? Someone is asking. So now, for example, so here I have four stages. Now see here, four stages. For example, here I did some mistake, typo error. I write some typo error, apply, which is error. This is the first stage, test. And second stage, I did some mistake, apply, save. Now see here, try to run your build. Now see here, only first stage passed, only second stage I did some mistake. Automatically see here, deploy stage failed, pre-prod also failed. Now what to understand here? If any one stage failed, automatically other stage also it will fail. See the blindly it will happening like that. Now I don't want only this is the failure, right? I want to pass this field. That case also we can pass it. Now understand here. So this is the pass. First stage passed. Second stage I did some mistake, typo error. See what is the mistake? If you want to see, you can see here also. See here, build logs. This is the build logs. Or directly you go to console also. Click on build number. Click on the build number. Go to console output. Now see here, first stage was passed. This is the first. Okay, this is the passed. And second stage started here. Deploy stage started here. And stage deploy skipped due to earlier failure. See here, what is the problem? This is the error. This is the error. See here, so echo ECH, that is the typo error, right? Found among the steps. So no such DSL method. So what is the error, guys? Hey, you written a ECHO. There is a no method. There is a no, right? A no method for related this name. So found among steps. This is the problem here. See here, no such method. Echo. Now see here, I am coming to here. I am go to configuration section. I am go to pipeline. Under the pipeline, see here, there is no such method. Echo. This is ECH. Now I give one echo ECHO. Now apply. Now save. Now see here, run the build. Now see here, now all are passed. Now see here, this stage passed. This stage also passed. This stage also passed. This stage also passed. Now see here, go to pipeline. For example, I given some typo error. I removed a single, that is the quotation. Now if you come to here, it is showing, see here, see, error message. Expecting. Now observe here, this is the directly syntax error. So echo, I given as a double quotation. It is showing error message. See, found, expected. See here. Now it won't run. See, now it is failed, right? Click on this. Now go to console output. Now see here, workflow. Expecting quotation. Found slash n or column number. Line number 7, column number part 1. So echo, here we missed something. See error. Echo, hello. Here I started, right? Single quotation. Here we need to end it. Now same errors we are getting real time also. So some of typo related errors, some methods related errors, some variables related errors, same format. Now again go to here pipeline and go to configuration section and go to pipeline and see here I given quotation. Yes, started, right? So we need to end with here. So here whatever you want, you can write it. Apply, save. Now run it, build now. Now it will work. Now see here, build passed. Go to console output. Now there is no errors. So this is the simple. This is the simple declarative pipeline script. Now anyone, any doubt guys here?
Clear, sir.
Now I want to connect with my repository. Now this is a GitHub, right? GitHub. So now how to connect this repository via pipeline, not manual process, via pipeline. So for example, so this is my repository, repo. This is my repo. I want to connect this repo, which branch and all. Now see here. So how to write a pipeline and all. Now see here, go to pipeline and I'm going to create one new pipeline. New and so pipeline. I'm giving a repo and select pipeline job. Select, click on the OK. So click on the OK. Go to pipeline. Now if you click on here, so see here, hello world already seen, right? There is GitHub plus Maven. If you want to, we can select it. GitHub plus Maven. See, I don't want Maven. Later I will show you. Simply I want to connect with the repo. Now build stage, build, okay, Git repository. Which repository I want to connect? This repository. So development, branch name dev, and copy this URL and come to your pipeline. Just copy and paste it. I don't want this and all. For the time being, I am removing. I will show you later. Next, I don't want this also. Post actions also. Just remove it. Okay. So see, this is very simple syntax. Pipeline, agent any, stages, stage, steps, and this is the I am connecting. I given a repository name. Now see here whether it is connecting or not. We'll see. See here only I added one stage only. I given only one stage. So this stage I want to connect my SCM, source code management, at whatever it may be. This is the stage name. We can give any name. Steps, get some code from my GitHub repository. So Git, this is the Git. What is the repository URL? This is my repository URL. That's it. Now observe here, apply, save. Now build now. It is failed. Why it is failed? Check it here. Now Git tool none and so no credential specified, cloning repository, and so there is a error
Cannot give
cloning.
cloning, sir.
Unable to see here
Git clone.
git clone. So unable to use git clone command. Okay. So now this is right. First let me check whether git is available here or not. So this is my Jenkins server, right? Git is available or not. So do we have git software here, guys? This is my Jenkins server, right? Correct. So if you want to work with git clone command, that client is mandatory or not? Now how to install git package? Anyone? Sudo
Yum install git
yum
hyphen y.
install. That's it. Very simple command. Git hyphen y. That's it. That's it. Now I am going to run same build. Same what is it? Same build again. See here. Build now. Now see here. Earlier it failed. Now it passed. Click on this. Go to console output. Now see here. It is cloned or not. See. So get this is the cloning repository. This is your repository name and so default branch name. Everything we can check here. Everything we can check here. Clear, guys? Now, if you want to go and check here also. What is the your default workspace name here? Workspace path Linux cd space
Warlib
lib
Jenkins.
Jenkins and workspace. Under workspace, so we can check what is your job name. Cd space test pipeline, right? Pipeline repo. Now we can see code and all. See, cloned or not? My project repo. Earlier there is some error. What is that error? Earlier first build it is failed, right? Sorry, not this one. Go to here, pipeline job. I don't want. Which one?
Pipeline repo,
Repo.
sir.
Repo, right? This one, correct? Now see here. Earlier failed, now passed. Earlier, what's the problem? Now
There
we
is
need to
no
understand.
booking.
So error cloning the repo means if you want to run any git clone command, first we need git package, right? That is the git client software. So here unable to clone the repository. Now I installed that package in my mission Jenkins server. That is my Linux server. Now it is able to clone that my repo. Now got it. So interview this is very important. In real time also most of the cases we are using pipeline process only. I hope now got it right. What is pipeline and also how many types of pipelines and how to write sample declarative pipeline and how to execute. So some steps. Clear, guys? Anyone any doubt as of now?